Hello and welcome to Mondays with Maria Gould. Today is episode 16, April 21st, 2025, and today we're going to focus on creating more joy in your life. Who doesn't need joy? Without joy, life can get pretty dull, pretty mundane and boring. So I want to offer you some tips to focus on joy and bringing more joy into your life. This is our Easter Sunday, so if you are celebrating Easter and taking the time to listen to my podcast, I want to wish you a very, very happy Easter. I hope you're enjoying the emails and the articles, and remember that life is about joy. So let's jump in. The number one thing that helps you create more joy in your life is to remember that your mind is this magnificent thing. And whatever you put your mind and focus it on will be amplified. So if we are always focusing on the mundane and paying the bills and all the things that we need to do in our days, then it can be very stressful. You will get more of that, right? More things to worry about, more things to do. But if you just change your focus, change your attention, and where you place your attention, this can make a profound shift in your life. Your attention is literally your amplifier. What you place your attention on, you're going to get more of. Do you place your attention on all of these stressful things, or do you want to place your attention on joy and creating more joy in your life? Now, I'm not saying that those things aren't important. It's important to know what bill is coming due and make sure that's paid on time, and make sure your family is taken care of, children are where they need to be, when they need to be there. But when our attention is always on just the mundane without having in the back of our mind, what brings me joy? Then life would get pretty dull. So if you're ready to bring more joy in your life, let's shift your focus and taking your focus into that arena of joy. So here are a few tips. What do you enjoy doing? What makes you laugh? What makes life fun and enjoyable? Do you enjoy dancing? I actually really love dancing. And if I need to shift my energy and I'm feeling kind of mundane and down and in the drudgery that sometimes we can get into, I will put on a great song that makes me want to dance, and I will get up and dance for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes in a day. Imagine if you injected your favorite songs into your day when you were feeling low energy, you were feeling like you had a negative mood, or you were in a slump. What if you didn't need an extra coffee, but you needed a dance break? A dance break. So put some favorite songs, uplifting, fun, make you want to dance, make you want to sing kind of songs onto your phone. And remember this, maybe set a timer. Do you dance to music when you get ready in the morning? This can be so beneficial to your joy in your life. right? Dance like no one's watching. This will really enhance the joy in your life. Practice gratitude. Again, so often our mind is focused on our tasks and what is coming up and what we need to do and accomplishing everything that we need to in a day. But gratitude can shift our consciousness so quickly that it needs to be a daily practice, if not a little few moments to have gratitude every hour would really shift your perspective about your life. What are you grateful for? Well, first of all, you're listening to this podcast. So I'm grateful for you. Without you on the other end, there's no point to me sharing my ideas, sharing my inspirations and these helpful tips. So I'm grateful for you. What else are you grateful for? Are you grateful for your partner? Can you focus on what you are grateful for about your partner? Again, in a relationship, I spoke about relationships last week with my partner's and I's anniversary last year, 20 years. And you have to learn to focus on what you like about them, what brings you joy, right? It's very easy to focus on some of those things that drive us crazy. But again, take your brain, put your attention on what you like. This can make a huge difference. Are you grateful for your home? Are you grateful for the warmth it gives you, the comfort it gives you? One of my favorite things is fresh, clean sheets and snuggling into bed in fresh, clean sheets. That's one of my favorite little joys. It brings me like a giddy childlike joy to snuggle into fresh, clean sheets, right? Slipping into a bath. This brings me great joy. All of these little things and practicing our gratitude can really shift our mindset, right? I am so grateful. I have 3 wonderful little dogs. They are so sweet. 2 are younger. They're under 2 years old. So they have a lot of playful energy. Our son is growing up and getting ready to graduate this year. But my living room still looks like I have a toddler. I have dog toys everywhere. So they are constantly playing and pulling my attention into playfulness and joy and having fun. So do you have an animal that brings you joy? And play with them, react to them. They love it, right? If you like cats, you can stroke your cat and just feel the comfort of their purring. Maybe they're playful, and cats really love laser lights, right? And chasing those. And my dog actually loves those. And even if there's a reflection on the wall, she will jump up at that reflection. So bring those joyful moments into your awareness. Don't pass them over. That is what makes life worth living, right? Gratitude. Are you grateful for your children? Absolutely. Focus on the joy that they bring you, right? There can be hardships that come with raising children, but focus on the fun, the joy, the laughter, the playfulness. So tip number 4, connect with children. Children have natural joy all the time, right? So if you have the ability, if you have grandchildren, if you have young nieces or nephews, go out and pick them up for a play date and take them for ice cream. Watch them get excited, because this can bring you joy and bring out that inner child in you. Animals, as I was sharing, my animals are young. There's 2 of them that are young, and then I have a senior citizen, but the 2 that are young are very playful, and this actually encourages my senior dog to be playful as well. So he gets into the mood of playing and trying to be rambunctious a little bit. It's kind of cute to watch. So children, animals, nature. I have the privilege of living on 5 acres, and we have deer that actually spend the night in our trees, in our forests, and to watch the beauty of them get up and move around in the mornings. And I have chickens that I absolutely love. We've raised, during COVID, we got chickens, and we raised them from baby chicks, and we handled them a lot and we cuddled them a lot. So there's a couple that are still very cuddly. So if I sit out there, I can have chicken cuddles, which is so fun. Okay, so spend time in nature. Spend time with those things that bring you joy. Animals, children. Do you enjoy gardening? Do you enjoy getting your garden and your plants ready? Does that excite you? Right? Any of these things that enhance that connection with excitement, that connection with joy and exuberance, that is really what life is about. We do need to keep our attention on it. We do need to invite it into our life, have it in our awareness, practice focusing on joy. It will change your life. Tip number 5, write a list of what brings you joy, and the small things absolutely count. I shared with you how I love fresh, clean sheets, right? And I actually just did my sheets today, and super excited tonight to get into bed, snuggle in, and just enjoy that childish feeling that it gives me of just absolute excitement, right? So those little things that excite you, a fresh piece of bread if you go to a farmer's market, and all of these things that bring back those fond childhood memories, invoke that feeling of joy. And joy in our body literally brings your blood alive, right? It circulates that blood through your body and helps you feel happier. If our blood isn't moving, then we're not releasing the serotonin and those happy chemicals that your body will make. Okay, write down those small things that you enjoy. I enjoy taking my dogs for a walk every day. We go out in nature, and it doesn't matter if we walk the same road every day. They are always excited to go. There are always new smells to do, new experience to have. They are fully in the present, right? Which reminds me to be fully in the present. Focusing on how my body feels, focusing on the breath, focusing on the energy around me of the trees, listening to the sounds. I don't go with earbuds or anything like that. I want to listen to the birds. I want to listen to the gentle wind through the trees. I want to listen to my dogs getting excited. One of them loves to chase leaves, and there's a lot of dried leaves around. So it is so fun to watch their exuberance and their joy. What other small things bring you joy? Right? Is it a wonderful cup of tea or cocoa? Is it a happy movie? Right? Tip number 6 is bring funny videos into your life, funny movies, uplifting, life-affirming things, right? When we focus and invite creating more joy into our life, we have to work at it at first. We have to inject it into our life because we all can get busy. But once you find that pattern, that habit, that discipline of focusing on joy and bringing more joy and play and laughter into your life, it completely changes the stress level of everything else. You can laugh about things. I love to watch comedies. I really enjoyed Jeff Dunham. If you've never seen him, he's a ventriloquist. And you can look up on Prime or YouTube sometimes. There's a few short clips of him. Find funny videos, right? My husband gets absolutely just roll on the floor laughter from watching people do stupid stunts, right? He's loves watching people take off on a ramp on a motorbike and take the jump too high and totally crash. He thinks that's the funniest thing in the world. I'm more concerned about, is everyone okay? But I guess this is a male thing. My son and him really think that that's quite hilarious. So what makes you laugh? Invite that into your life. Listen to music. Dance. If you're cleaning your house, put on some favorite music and dance around, right? Make life enjoyable. Make those tasks fun and life-affirming. Move your body. Your body, if it is moving, that blood is circulating and joy can move, right? So just to recap, place your mind, your focus, that you want more joy in your life. Focus on joy. Take the time to dance. Play a favorite song. Get up and move, right? Practice gratitude. Be grateful every day in the morning and especially right before bed. Right before I drift off, I do a prayer to Creator, the Creator of all that is, and I am so grateful for my day. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my child, my animals, my wonderful partner, our beautiful home and property. I just give gratitude and thanks. I give gratitude for the different situations in that day, the people that I was able to touch and change their life with the work that I do with Theta Healing. I am grateful for every person in my life. So tip number 4, connect with children, connect with animals, connect with Mother Nature. It's getting to be spring in Canada here, and I am out and doing some yard work and getting the flower beds ready, putting on those tunes or an uplifting podcast that makes you laugh a little bit. These are all wonderful things to just shift your mood, creating more joy in your life, right? Write down those small things that bring you joy and add them into your life regularly. If it brings you joy to go and have lunch with a friend, then make sure to take the time to do that. If you really enjoy going to a bookstore, grabbing a cup of tea, and sitting down and reading a book, then do that, right? Take the time to do these things. Schedule it in if you need to. It doesn't have to be forever. It can be just half an hour, right? Schedule that time so that you are injecting joy into your life. Write those small things down and implement them, right? Going for a walk every day, eating good food that you enjoy. A little secret that I do that is kind of funny, but it really does enhance your joy. And when I scan my body as I'm doing this technique, my body is just excited and relishing the food that I eat and absorbing it way easier and more efficiently. I talk to my food in yummy sounds. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but if you're enjoying your food and going as you're enjoying it, that is telling your brain, you love this food. This food is so good for you, and your digestion opens up. It creates the serotonin in your gut, and your healthy gut flora just go to town to invoke more joy from that food because you're really enjoying it. Okay, so those tiny things that implement joy into your day-to-day life. And that last tip, watch funny movies, watch funny videos. There's limitless supply on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Watch uplifting things, watch spiritual things that move your heart. Make sure you're getting lots of sunshine as the weather gets better, so that you're actually getting that uplifting vitamin D. This can help shift us out of almost anything going on in our life. So I hope today was helpful, a creative way to bring more joy into your life, and wishing each of you a wonderful, wonderful, happy Easter weekend. And remember, the focus, in my opinion, is the resurrection, is life, the life of Christ, that he overcame death. And joy in your life is your resurrection of your life. Putting more joy into your life will absolutely resurrect you. So thank you for joining me today. If you would like more information, or feel free to share this podcast or share this email with friends that you feel would benefit from this, I would be honored to share with them as well. You're welcome to join my email list through my website, mariagould.com. And wishing you a wonderful, wonderful Monday.